Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific-12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. In EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. It's pretty solid coverage there. The Broncos offense making their way on the field to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Makes the grab. It's Bates. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. He takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Broncos looking to run some tempo here.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Broncos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled, but forced down. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back. finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's sticky. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Broncos will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, here comes the punter onto the field. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He keeps it on a design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. They'll try a pass here. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Now comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Look out. room to run here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. QB decides to keep it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Important 3rd down play coming up. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Boise State, 6. Fresno State, 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. We'll try to run it with the option. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Broncos.
Boy, Chris, I saw this play unfolding. I wondered if he might pitch it to the receiver, and he does. Another unique way to get a guy with speed the football. They do it for a big play and a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 13-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
13, Fresno State, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense operating from the pistol. Motion now from the tight end. And he finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught across the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here's the second down play. Hand it off for a draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Caught over the middle by the tight end. And they're able to get him down. The completion makes it 2nd and short. A direct snap. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13, Fresno State, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tight end makes the grab. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Bates. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Broncos move into the red zone. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Two-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down now after the sack. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The receiver makes the catch. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's head back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Pac-12 championship.
The Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Past the 40. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Fresno State. And that will give them the lead now.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17, Boise State, 13.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down. And the Broncos will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Breaks an open space. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They keep him guessing with a run. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. First and goal for the offense. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Boise State, 13.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. They'll ride the back again here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hunt over the middle. It's Bates. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the option play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Fresno State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Bates. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the fifth time today. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Fire to the right side, complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? It's a quick grab. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's sticky. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. Breaks into the clear. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Broncos come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. The shotgun handoff here. strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Leaning on the run game here. Defense, ears and back. They tackle him right there at the 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Single back, takes the handoff. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Broncos will crank up the tempo. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to put it down and run. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. The wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass rush gets home. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, caught over the middle. And he's not going to make it. It's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
That's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.